Yo, what's up guys? Today's video has a bunch of huge Chicago Bulls news in it, but if you guys missed my past two videos, go check out those because those also have a lot of news in it. A lot of news has been going around, and even more Chicago Bulls like hirings have happened recently. You know, this week we've already hired Billy Donovan as our head coach, so I'm going to talk about that first. And then after that, we've been adding a lot of good like player development people to our new staff. So it's good to see that the Bulls are trying to like buff up that staff, because I know last year when Arcidiacono came in, he was really shocked by the fact that the Bulls only had one player development guy, and that can't happen for like a big organization like us to only have one guy. I mean, we have like a roster of like 15, 16. We only have one guy working with every player trying to get them better. It just doesn't add up, man. So it's good to see that Arcidiacono, hey, they're letting him spend everything they got. So huge shout out to the Bulls organization for not being cheap for once, because the whole Billy Donovan signing wasn't cheap either. You know, Billy's deal with the Bulls is a 4-year deal. It does kind of surprise me that the Bulls are that committed to him, but that's good to see that Arcidiacono really likes him. I mean, he's really high on him, and he's probably going to be our coach for the next 4 years. But yeah, his final contract details came out yesterday. You know, his deal with the Bulls is a 4-year, $24 million deal. You know, that might be a lot for like us, I'd say, because I don't think the Bulls have ever paid like any head coach that much. I'm pretty sure Billy Donovan is like the most expensive head coach of the Bulls ever now. So the rumors of like the Bulls being cheap, I mean, it has to start going away at some point, because the Bulls paid a lot of money to get Arcidiacono, Mark Eversley, and now a good head coach. And I know a lot of you guys might be kind of mad saying we overpaid for Billy Donovan. You know, I actually think this is a steal deal. Like, yeah, that's a lot of money for us because we're cheap and we never really pay head coaches well. But if you guys remember, just a few years ago, Fred Hoiberg got a 5-year, $25 million deal with the Bulls. So getting Billy on 4 years, $24 million is a damn steal. So I'm pretty happy with that contract and the hiring of Billy Donovan. Let me know what you guys think about his contract and if you guys are happy with him, because I see a lot of people in the comments saying that, you know, they're really happy with Billy, and then I see a good few saying, you know, he's not a proven winner, you know, he hasn't won anything in the playoffs, and just a lot of hate on him, which it just sucks, man, that the Bulls are finally going upwards, and there's always hate still. And like I said earlier in the video, the Bulls hired Billy Donovan this week, and Billy Donovan and Arcidiacono went straight to work, and they hired a few top-tier scouts. So that's good to see that, even though like this whole season, I mean, this season might not even happen because of everything going around, and there's more than likely going to be no fans or little to no fans, and the Bulls aren't going to be making that much money. You know, the salary cap's supposed to go down, and the Bulls are finally spending a lot of money to like fix this organization. You know, I'm just happy and proud of them. Hopefully this translates well to next season. You know, we start winning some games to get into the playoffs. And yesterday, the Chicago Bulls have hired Vanja Cernivec as an international scout, and she also played professional basketball for a little bit, and for the past pretty much 5 years, from 2015 to 2020, she worked as the NBA's office in Spain as the manager of basketball operations. So this is a huge hire from the Bulls to get like a great international scout overseas to come like scout for us. You know, this definitely wasn't cheap as well, so that's good to see that Arcidiacono is, you know, getting more overseas scouts. And something that really is good about this hiring is that she has been a consistent like presence at international events throughout the years, such as like the NBA's Basketball Without Borders camps, and she should provide the Bulls a ton of value right off the bat because of that. You know, I also see a lot of things saying that she knows a lot about, of course, international like players. That's like her main goal, but she also has done a lot of research on the 2020 draft. You know, I'm sure she's scouted Denny. So she just knows a lot of overseas players, especially from this draft. So it made sense why the Bulls hired her. That's good to see, man, because getting her on our organization over here definitely wasn't cheap. I can tell you that. And the Chicago Bulls also had 2 other hires yesterday, and they hired Ty Abada. I don't know if I said that right. I might have butchered that. I'm sorry. As a player development coordinator. You know, he was with the 76ers as a player development associate. So, of course, you know, like I said, the Bulls are trying to beef up their player development staff, and it made sense. You know, Mark Eversley was the GM for the 76ers, so we, of course, worked with him in the past, so it was pretty easy to bring him over. And the Chicago Bulls also hired Ronnie Burrell. You know, he's also a player development coordinator, and he was an assistant coach with the Long Island Nets. I'm pretty sure that's a G League team. So it's good to see, like I said, that the Bulls are trying to beef up their development staff. This has just been a great week to be a Bulls fan. We hired a new head coach. We're adding to our player development staff. You know, all our players are pretty much in Chicago besides Kris Dunn. Check out my last video to talk about that. But yeah, training camp is hopefully going well. I haven't seen any injuries or no negative test. I did see about a big something big about the training camp. You know, it kind of sucks, but Billy Donovan said he won't join the Chicago Bulls bubble or quote unquote Bulls bubble in Chicago because of the safety concerns / quarantine process. Because I'm recording this video on Friday, and this is the end of the first week, I'm pretty sure. So by the time he quarantines and everything, we'll only have a week left of training camp, so it'll be over pretty much. Which does suck that the Bulls can't meet their new head coach, but I did see Billy Donovan and Zach LaVine are already texting, and Billy Donovan said that he already asked for a bunch of players' numbers to start texting them, and same with the players, vice versa. And Billy also said he's talking with management daily, and he has been reaching out to players, like I said, so of course that's good. You know, it does suck, like I said, we can't get Billy, of course, to come over to Chicago, but with everything going around, it's just not worth the risk. You know, it does suck that the Bulls can't learn his system and defense yet. I'm sure they will soon, though. You know, I'll probably make a training camp recap for week 1 soon. I know I got another free agent video out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely let me know how you guys feel about all these hirings that the Bulls have been hiring this week. Definitely leave any comments or questions below the video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.